Learning the importance of staying in your own reality and your own power is really the path to self awareness, if you want to call it self realization. It's the opportunity to continually refocus your attention within your own heart to determine what's yours and what's not. As an empath, and I know there's a lot of empaths out there. Actually, everybody's an empath. It's just some of us are more aware of it than others. It's an opportunity to decide and make healthy decisions. A lot of people want to talk about boundaries. I think boundaries can be very flexible. If you're listening to your heart and you're living authentically, then you're always going to hopefully make a good choice about what's right for you and what's not. So for me, I've learned to achieve that through just honoring everybody's journeys and realities and lessons, for the idea that I'm not here to fix anything or change it. People come to me advice all the time, and I have a lot of advice and opinions. So it's been a really interesting journey to look within myself and just talk about things and how I work through things. Not so much giving advice now, but sharing what I've learned from my own experiences so that I can honor and respect everybody's journey. I think it's really an important thing for me to pull back in a way, not to not support people, because I'm a very supportive person. I'm always assessing where my empathy is. Is it about me? Am I responding to something? Am I reacting to something that isn't about me? And learning to hold that sacred space for others, and even to the next levels. As somebody who's worked as a practitioner, I'm not a healer. I can't heal people. I just open the doors and create openings and portals for people to go within. And even in channeling life force energies and Reiki energies, it's a way of opening these energies to allow people to experience what they need to and let them take the energy in at the levels that they need. So there are challenging new ways of learning how to know that we're here to only experience and to let people have difficult lessons. It is hard. I can't imagine, if you're a parent, what it's like to guide children. But we're all children on the inside. And it's so easy when you have so much experience and wisdom to want to share that. And I think it's really wonderful when you find new ways of listening to people and sharing what you know from your experience, from your perspective. So I think that's what's changing in the world. It's the disintegration of the old paradigms, the old ways we think, which takes a lot of work. It's a constant state of thought and catching yourself. It's not easy being on the planet right now. We're to be really commended for what we're going through, and the challenges we face, the density, all the revealing of all the energies that are coming out, and um, seeing things as a unit, knowing that we're all interconnected, we're all one life, even if we're not all in the same vibrations. So I know these are really great opportunities for growth from within. So I've talked about, staying in your own reality before, and as a wonderful opportunity to stay out of the dramas while honoring people's growth. And even when they can't grow or they can't discover what's going on in them, just holding space for them, if that's the right thing for you to do. And I like to practice seeing people's wholeness, seeing their beautiful spirit, even though they're having a human experience, which is why we come here to develop ourselves. If we don't finish our lessons, they come back in more opportunities and could be sometimes painful ways. So, to allow people to go through that as you figure out how to support them or whatever it is you need to do about that or not do about it is a really powerful step in living your own life and learning how to relate to others in a very spiritual sense, and emotional sense, because we are here to understand and look at people in a positive way, using our empathy in a healthy manner, where again we learn to discover what's right for us and what's not, and making it okay to say no sometimes. It's difficult when you're a caring person, to say no, but there's a lot of ways you can say no without saying no, and honoring what who you are. I'm not available. That time doesn't work for me. These are really great ways to communicate without with saying that it's about you and your timing. So sharing our journey can be challenging sometimes. People are cocooning right now. They're experiencing what my friend called solidarity, and I think we need that to discover who we are at our core. And who we are is the same as who everyone is. We're all spiritual beings, but yet we're in the human body, and it can be challenging. We have to honor that it's dense here sometimes. Energies are flowing around, and we feel things on so many levels. People are feeling things they've never felt before. So, honoring what you're going through, taking time for yourself, finding a way to find an entrance into your heart and just honor what's in your heart. And that's about all I can think of to say right now. But good luck. Keep find a practice. Find something that works for you, something that gives you a sense of peace and a sense of connection within yourself. Blessings.